Earlier this year, my mental health degenerated so far that I was hospitalised for a spell. After I was discharged, I was told that I would be given no support from mainstream services to help me survive in the community. 1's wing provided me with a much-needed place of safety to go to when my evenings looked very bleak. I always received friendly and professional support, and I was allowed to set the agenda myself, being able to discuss my issues or just to natter whatever I wanted. On every occasion that I accessed the service, I arrived in a bit of a state, but always left feeling very much calmer and able to face the rest of the evening without fear.
When we're sitting alone with our thoughts, we're not hearing our inner voice so much. We're usually sort of tied up in very negative emotions and negative thoughts.
A lot of our individuals are at home alone. There's nobody to talk to.
If people are in a poor mental state, often they feel excluded, isolated and unworthy of help.
People may have had an adverse life event go on over could have been going on for several weeks. They could have long-term mental health problems. It could be someone who is at risk of suicide, somebody who's facing a challenge, a day-to-day challenge that they just can't meet on their own. People that are used to being strong and feeling like that's their role in their family, in their community, to be strong. And then all of a sudden they find themselves in an emotional space where they can't cope. So every single intervention is individually tailored to the person who's been referred. You can come into the centre and receive and spend time one-to-one with a support worker.
This is a space we've got. Soft lighting, it's a gentle space, it's quiet, and a person can come into this space and have the soft side. So you're not sitting there with a clinician per se, you're sitting there with someone who, for all intents and purposes, looks like someone like you.
If you can come in and just spend some one-to-one time with somebody who's just there to listen, there's no pressure to have to do anything, there's no pressure to have to go anywhere, there's no pressure to even talk to that person. You can just sit, calmly listen, but you can feel safe.
That intervention can be enough to turn around someone who's suffering a crisis.
We don't want nothing from you. We just want you to feel like we can give you something to aim for, something to give you a glimmer of hope that actually, you do have positivity. There is a reason to carry on.